talk to me. Okay, so we are going to start out today actually with a seat. So you're going to take a seat, any comfortable seat. I noticed that a couple of us are in chairs right now, which is totally great as long as you feel comfortable and your feet are grounded. So however you want to sit. Take your time and you're going to kind of shift around, maybe kind of take a few shoulder rolls and head and neck rolls. So whatever I'm doing is a suggested kind of movement and position. You're gonna check out what feels right for your body today. Yeah. And then we're gonna close the eyes for a moment and just take a deep breath in. Draw your arms up. And reach your arms all the way back. Nice. Beautiful. And then when you exhale, hands just come back to your lap. And you're going to draw your belly button back. And you're going to curve your whole spine. So tuck your chin towards the throat and round the spine. And then inhaling, you're going to roll the heart up. Roll the shoulders back. And exhaling, round the spine. So a few more like that, just taking your time to feel what your body feels today. Feel, it doesn't matter if there's all this stiffness from being on holiday, which surprisingly can happen. So just allow whatever is there to be as it is right now, to simply just not fight with yourself right now, not for the moment, not for the session, not fight with reality is cool, or just breathing. So a few more like that. Just either if your eyes closed or they're open but soft, whatever feels right for you. And you're gonna round and draw the heart up. Then start noticing if for you, you feel like a little more of a opening, more of a stretch. Then reach your arms up, reach them back, draw the shoulder blades back, and roll the shoulders back. And then a few more times, just like this, coming forward and back, opening up through the arms. Welcome the new year. Round the entire spine. And just start noticing that when you repeat, when your mind already knows what is going on, and the body is familiar, you have time to attend to other things. Start to notice maybe the breath can deepen here. Nice. And then we're going to come back to stillness, just letting your shoulders relax, let the weight of the shoulders just drop all the way down. Nice. Let the legs, however you're seated right now, feel like they can also relax more. Just letting go. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. Draw down through your sit bones. Great. Then we'll take a breath here. Just gently twist to your right. So gently drawing your breath in, and then you're going to take your hands to the right side, left hand on the right leg. Right hand behind you, and just twist. We'll take a few breaths here. So just noticing how it feels to attend to your sensations, to the body right now. Notice how it feels to just breathe in and out. There's really no right or wrong. You're going to feel with your body what feels right for you. So 2 more breaths like that, continuing to just gently turn. Great. And then come back to center. We'll just draw the arms up again. And exhale, we turn to the left, right hand outside the left leg, left hand behind you. Inhale, we'll draw the heart up. And exhale, we'll twist. We're going to hang out here for a little while too. So really letting ourselves have the time to just experience being in each of these shapes. let your left hand come onto the heart, right hand onto your belly. Really just rest the hands there, and again, relax your elbows. Let yourself lean the heart back a little bit here. Great. Then we're going to let the eyes softly close for a moment. Take a big breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. We're going to take 2 more breaths like that. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling through the mouth. 1 more in your own time. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling through the mouth. Great. Now with your eyes closed, check in for a moment now. Where does it feel like along your body do you want to feel a little more comfort, a little more connection? So maybe both the hands are going to come over the heart or the solar plexus or the belly. Just kind of investigate. Or maybe for you there's some shoulder thing going on, and just let yourself attend to that for just a minute. Just paying attention to what's happening in your body right now, connecting deeply in. And as you let yourself listen, just let yourself be, and your breath will naturally flow. And if there are thoughts, if there are ideas or judgments, we're going to practice just taking a step back. So we're going to let everything be in the background. So maybe I can hear, some other thoughts about some other thing that's going on in another room in my life. But in this room right now, on your mat right now, where you are, just let yourself pay attention, hone that awareness. I'm going to do this for 5 more breaths. Just be here, 1 breath at a time. And don't be intimidated by silence. Just let yourself be. Breath like that. Great. And then we're going to listen for a moment now to the heart. Let's set an intention for your practice today. So let yourself check in. What is really important to me today? What is truly important? And you might find that it's not what you thought it was. Just hear from your heart right now. What is truly important to you today? What will really feed you? And then we'll just let that inform us as we come into a little more movement. So today, like I was just saying with Agatha, we'll be moving, and then we'll be coming into our advanced savasana, which is from now what we're going to call yoga nidra. And you see when we get there. So let's come into cat and cow. Spread the hands. Have your hands under your shoulders. Have your hips right over your knees. And as you inhale, you're going to roll the heart up, roll the shoulders back. And then as you exhale, round the spine and draw the spine all the way up to the sky. And continuing like this, it's kind of like that seated version, but now we have your whole body involved. Inhale, roll the heart up, stretch out those belly muscles. And then exhale, belly button draws in, you roll the spine towards the sky. Doing this for about another half a minute here, just with your own breath. And try with each of these fluctuations to match your breath to it. So when you inhale, the top of the inhalation kind of ends when the heart rolls all the way up. And try not to throw the head back so much that the neck's not comfortable. Keep the neck neutral. And then exhale, we're going to round the spine. So continuing with your own breath, about 5 more breaths like that. I'm just going to check on everyone on my little device here. Great. Beautiful. Great, and then from there, we're going to come to standing forward bend. So you're just simply walking the knees forward, coming to stand, but letting your spine drape over the legs. We're gonna let the arms go, so just shake out the hands a little bit, let the shoulders kind of rock a little as you bend one knee then the other. So kind of just loosening things up. As you do this, maybe imagine, I think it's at those car dealerships that you have those balloon things with the arms that flare around. So let your arms just move naturally. And take a few more breaths like that. Let the head go so that even the neck gets to just relax and lengthen down through the crown of the head. Great. And then from here, we're going to bring the fingertips towards the earth so you can bend your knees as much as you like to do that. Never judge yourself for being flexible or not. Real yogis don't care about that kind of stuff. Left foot is going to go back, right foot is going to come forward. So we'll bend that right knee. We're going to draw the right hip back. Fingertips are going to drop back so that you can lengthen the heart forward. Nice, we're going to hang out here for a few more breaths. Just feeling that lengthening through the leg muscle, through the hamstrings. And then keep drawing your right hip even further, kind of wrapping back. Nice. Great. And then if it feels okay here, we're going to lengthen the fingertips forward and draw the shoulders back. And then however much short breath you had over Christmas, we're going to stay here that long. So just breathing here together. I had a lot of short breath. It was awesome. Relax your shoulders. Nice. Anytime it feels like too much, feel free to have a little break. You can put the back knee down. Nice. And then from here, keeping this shape, we're just going to bring the right hand to the right hip, draw the right hip back again, and turn the heart open to your right. Nice. Breathing into this, relax your shoulders, relax the left ear a little bit more, and just turn to look up. Check out if that feels comfortable for your neck. Then we're going to draw the right arm forward and extend the right fingertips all the way to the sky. Relaxing our shoulders here, drawing the right hip back. A few more breaths like that here. And we're going to take the right hand behind the left hip and just twist a little deeper, maybe just for 2 more breaths. Beautiful. And then both hands onto your mat, step back. Those of you who want to come into downward dog, you're going to draw the hips up and back and draw your heels back, come into downward dog, or come into half standing forward bend. Great, and wherever you are, we're going to take 5 beautiful breaths here. So inhale, just let the breath flow in. Notice when that in breath stops, and then exhale through your mouth. Thanks. So in the comfort of your homes, I would love it if you want to make some noise. So continuing to draw your breath in. And exhale. Nice. With your breath, really just let your body have the chance to melt away some of that stuff. So breathing in and exhale. 2 more breaths like that here. Relaxing the chin so that the back of the neck is nice and long. Keep drawing your outer hips back, whatever shape you've chosen. And 1 more breath like that. Nice, and then we're going to release the knees, bringing yourself back, and we'll take the left foot forward. Right, and then again, take your time. We're going to tuck the back toes, draw the right heel back, and draw the left hip back. Same thing here, we're going to relax our shoulders here. We might hang out here. Maybe this feels enough today. You really don't have to ever feel like yoga is about forcing yourself to do anything. So fingertips are going to draw back, heart is going to draw forward, and you can just hang out here. Those of you who want to, you're going to lengthen your arms forward. Just let the arms float forward. So you're not kind of trying to hold them up and be rigid and struggle. You're just going to float things to wherever they're willing to go. Keep drawing your left hip back. Keep the eyes soft and just look gently forward. Keep checking that you're aligning yourself so the back of the neck is neutral. We'll take a few more breaths like that. Drive your right heel back. Bend through that front knee. Nice. And then right fingertips towards the earth. Left hand onto your left hip. And we're going to slowly just turn. Turn the chest to your left. Relax your right shoulder. Draw the left shoulder back. Draw your shoulder blades down towards your hips. And then if it feels nice, you're going to extend the left fingertips all the way up. Relax and look up towards your left hand. So take a few more breaths there. Hi, Mark. Nice. Good job. Awesome. And then take your time. We're just going to bring both the hands back. Step the feet back. Come through downward dog again or half standing forward bend if you'd rather, or even child's pose. Bend the knees, draw the hips back. We're going to take 5 more breaths here. So a big breath in. Exhale through your mouth. 4 more breaths like that. Just inviting tension to melt away through the out breath, through, down into the earth, through the earth. 3 more breaths like that. I'll stay quiet for the next 2, so you're with your breath. Nice, and then we're going to bring the knees back onto the mat and walk the hands back towards yourself. Great. So let's come into a child's pose for a moment so we all know what it is, and it's a really great place to take a break anytime you need. You're going to have your knees nice and wide apart, your big toes together, and then we'll walk the hands forward, draw the hips all the way back, and then try to keep your arms still relaxed, so they're not stretched so far back that the shoulders are tensing. They're just still arm bones are in the shoulder sockets, and you're going to lower the forehead towards the earth. And as you hang out here, there's actually subtlety that you can explore. So as you're in your child's pose, draw your hips back more. And we'll lengthen the whole spine and let the shoulders soften. We'll enjoy 5 whole breaths here. With each breath, as you continue to stay here, letting the body really enjoy that contrast between moving and stillness. And then allowing the forehead to really feel like it's melting towards the earth. Letting any of the tensions there between the eyebrows have a chance to just soften and melt into the earth and through the earth. Great, 2 more breaths like that in your child's pose. Great, and then we'll walk the hands back towards ourselves. You're gonna tuck your toes, roll over your toes, come for a moment into a squat. So in your squat, I'm just gonna turn this way. Just have the feet turned out. Doesn't matter if the heels are up. If they're up, it's fine. And then you're going to walk the elbows down, press your palms together, relax the chin towards the throat. So as you hang out here, let the lower back lengthen by rounding your sit bones down and forward. Draw the heart up a little bit here. Great. press your elbows into the legs and the legs back in towards the elbows. See if you feel like you're growing a little taller from having that fulcrum there. Nice. Then we're gonna relax the left ear towards the left shoulder. Take a few breaths there. And then come back to center, right ear to the right shoulder. Great. And then you're going to press down through the legs and slowly just bring yourself back to standing. Nice. So we're going to do something a little bit different today. You're going to play along with me. It's kind of like our sun salutations, but it's going to involve a little bit more coming up and going back down. So just kind of hang out and see how it feels for you. So inhale, we're going to draw the arms up. And exhale, you're going to fold. Inhale, you're going to draw the heart forward. Then you're going to walk your hands forward. Bend the knees, draw the hips back, relax the head down. So you're kind of in a melting heart. Great. And then from there, slide your hands back, press down through your feet, and inhale, will come up again. Great. And then inhale, come up, roll the heart up. Exhale, we're going to bend the knees. We're going to slide the hands forward and let ourselves come forward. So it's almost like you're letting yourself flatten out for this one. Arms are going to draw back. You're going to roll the heart up. And then bend your knees, coming back through, melting heart again. And then we're going to come on back. Nice. And palms together to the heart. Try it one more time. Imagine that you're kind of like diving. So inhale, we're going to draw the heart up. And exhale, bend your knees. Slide forward on your mat. All the way forward. Elbows to your ribs, roll the heart up. And then come back through, melting heart. And we're going to press down through the legs. And inhale, we're going to come on up. And palms to the heart. So Agatha hasn't unmuted yet. I think we're good. So one more thing you could do. You could take your blanket, if you have one, and you can place it on your mat. Just to make it a little slidier. We'll only do this 3 more times. So if you feel like you're okay and you don't want to try, or if you want to try, just grab your blanket. So let's do it again. So inhale, we're going to roll the heart up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold all the way down. You can walk forward or you can slide forward. Let yourself kind of flatten out. I think there's a cartoon character that looks like this. Elbows to your ribs. And then draw the heart up. Come back into melting heart. And then we'll slide the arms back. Nice. Draw it all the way up. And exhale, palms to the heart. Cool. Okay, just 2 more times. You got this. Inhale, we're going to lengthen up. Exhale, we're going to fold. And go slower for people who might want options. So maybe you slide forward a little bit. And then walk the hands forward. That might feel better. And then you can drop your knees down. Roll the heart up. Come through. Melting heart. Hips are high. Shoulders get to open here. And then we'll come back through, rolling on the toes. Inhale, coming on back. Exhale, palms to the heart. Great. One last one. Inhale, draw the heart up. Exhale, just draping forward. Walking or sliding forward as you like. Kind of tricked into our planking here. And then you're going to, from being folded all the way forward, lying down forward, and roll that heart all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Beautiful. Wriggle a little. And then draw the hips back, right over the knees. Slide the arms forward. melting heart. And we'll stay in melting heart for a few more breaths here. Great. Nice, and then from melting heart, just going to walk the hands back, come into child's pose with your knees together, slide the hands back, interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders back, draw the arms up to wherever they can go today, and then relax the forehead down. So just breathing into this, kind of stretching into the arms and releasing them back. Take a few more breaths there. Great, and then just release the arms, just let them relax. And we'll be curled up like a little bar of soap, just for a few more breaths. Great, and then letting yourself come back, relax your shoulders back. Great. We'll just have a couple more standing poses and then we'll shift into our next little part there. So now come back to standing, bend the knees, and we'll just relax the arms forward. So again, arms are just gonna float up, shoulders are gonna draw back, shoulder blades gonna relax down. You're gonna sit back. Great, just breathing here in your chair. Then we're gonna bring the left knee over the right. So you can feel free to hang out here. Or you can wrap the left foot around. And we're gonna try to bring the right elbow under the left. And we're gonna try to intertwine. Elbows are gonna draw forward, shoulders are gonna draw back, heart is gonna lengthen up. We'll take a few more breaths like that. Trying to just sit into it. And then if you feel a little bit like, woo, wobbly or twisty, let yourself experience that. So just play with it. Great. And then exhale, simply let go. We're gonna use the length of your mat, so just widen the legs along your mat here. Great, and then we're going to fold forward, bend the knees a little bit. Fingertips can be on the earth, it can be on your bolsters or any yoga blocks that you have. Relax the head and the neck. Take a few more breaths there. Keep walking the hands forward if that's possible, if that feels okay. Relax the head through. Deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. 2 more breaths like that. Great, and then walking the hands back towards yourself. We'll bring the feet together. Nice, and then if you have it in you today, if you feel like it, jump and come back. Nice. Great. All right, then we'll come to the other side. So come back into chair. Relax your shoulders. Draw the hips back. Right knee over the left. Nice, and then if you were to hang out here or wrap the foot around. Great, and then left elbow over the right. I'm gonna twist, palms together, elbows forward, shoulders back, heart lengthening up. Great, just breathing here. And then as you breathe here, maybe letting yourself sit into it a little bit more. And we'll hang out there for a few more breaths. You can find a spot ahead of you to look kind of softly forward at. That'll help you with your balance. Ooh. Great. Next, and then we'll exhale. Widen the legs one more time. Bend the knees. This time interlace the hands behind you. Roll the shoulders back. And we'll fold. Just take a few breaths here. Exhale through your mouth. Couple more like that. Micro bend the left knee and look to your left. Micro bend the right knee, look to your right. Release the arms and just drape forward. Press down through your feet, draw up through the back of the legs. Let yourself simply relax forward. A few more breaths there. Great, and then micro bend the knees, walk the hands back up the legs, and roll the shoulders back. Nice. So we're going to come into a seat. You're gonna bend the right knee, left foot against this is actually the right foot, sorry, right foot against the left leg. Great. And then those of you who, when you're reaching for the foot, it feels like you kind of have to curl to do it and it feels kind of far off. Very nice to have a belt. And you can take that belt around the foot. And then same thing for all of us here. Inhale, you're gonna make the front body feel really open and nice and long through the crown of the head. And then exhale, bend your elbows and bring yourself forward just to wherever you can, wherever feels nice. You're still grounding down through the legs. So the legs, even though it looks like they're not moving, they're actually quite active. So pressing down through the legs, lengthening forward through the heart. And as you exhale, drawing the elbows back and drawing the crown of the head towards the feet. So not trying to kind of force the head towards the leg, but just lengthening forward little by little, moment by moment, breath by breath. I'm gonna hang out here for about 10 breaths. So take your time. Notice when you know that there's space to just breathe and be, how it might feel. The last few breaths, continuing to just let the heart track a little more over the left leg. Lots of length there. Feeling maybe some opening along the lower back, especially the right side of the lower back. Great. And then take your time, slowly release. Great, we'll come to the other side. So we're gonna lengthen out the right leg, bend the left leg, bring the left foot against the right leg. Great, and then just turning towards the right foot. So if you're not using a belt, inhale, you'll lengthen, and exhale, come forward and hold. Or take the belt gently around the right foot. And inhale, open up through the front body. And exhale, elbows are bending. We're just slowly letting ourselves lengthen over the right leg. So over a spacious 10 breaths here, take your time. Soften the shoulders. Just breath by breath, letting yourself draw over the leg, lengthening the heart towards along the length of the shin. As you check into the back body, notice if the neck is arching or tensing, neutralize it a little. Turn the head side to side. Lots of length along the back of the neck. And just sweetly noticing each breath. For 5 more breaths here. transition gently. So inhaling, just walking the hands back towards yourself. Great. We're gonna come into a wide-legged forward bend. So just opening up the legs to whatever degree feels okay for you. Nice. And then draw your elbows back. Kind of come into cactus with the arms. Draw the elbows down, draw the heart up, widen the elbows back. Great. Take a few circles in the wrists, through all of your fingers, through your toes, through your ankles, the feet, and then start opening up the arms, really open everything up. Just gonna welcome this new year. Nice. And then simply folding forward to wherever feels right for you. Hands can be on your legs, hands can come forward. Inhale, draw the heart up, and then as you exhale, you're gonna continue letting yourself just melt forward to wherever your body is happy to go. You can always take a prop. If you have one of your pillows or your cushions, you can even hug into one as you come forward, or have it right under, again, that pineal gland, relaxing the forehead against it. And we'll hang out in this shape together for another 10 breaths, knowing that's going to be nice and spacious. So breathing in, filling with all of that good stuff, all of that newness, that freshness, that hopefulness. Exhaling, letting go of just some of that tension, some of that heat, some of that stuff that kind of knocks around on the inside, and that right now you're willing to experiment with just letting go. Great. One breath at a time. 5 more like that. Notice that the mind becomes a little bit more quiet with each part of this breathing and moving. And we're going to draw the legs in. Great. As you progress through your self-care, noticing what it does to your breath. Right arm outside the left leg, left hand behind you. Simple twist. Inhale, draw the heart up. Exhale, turning to look over the shoulder. We always find that it's hard to have time to take care of ourselves, and especially, I'm sure, when the year starts off again, everyone's really busy. So one way to help ourselves convince ourselves that this is worthwhile is to notice how you feel, especially at the end. Nice. And then exhale, we're going to let go, come back to the center. Left arm outside the right leg, right hand behind you. And again, inhale, we're going to lengthen up. And exhale, belly button guiding the action, turning to your right. Just hang out here for another 5 breaths. One breath at a time. Bring your awareness to your back body right now. Notice what sensations are happening. What places feel like the breath is doing a little bit of massage for you. How's the breath reaching some of those hard to reach places? Great, and then exhale, gently release. We're going to come into just a simple cross-legged position. So right shin in front of the left, or whatever feels natural for you. Draw the sit bones back, keep wriggling the hips back. Nice, and then arms are going to come forward. Just bring the hands just to gently walk forward Relax the chin towards the throat. And just fold. Again, we'll take about 10 breaths here. Just one breath at a time, letting ourselves feel like you're softening from that outer layer of the body. So kind of softening from the inside, from the core. Feeling the core soften away from the outer layer. Imagine your breath flowing down the spine. So you're inhaling from the crown of the head, all the way down to your tailbone, and exhaling from the tailbone, all the way through the crown of the head again. Great. And then walk the hands back towards yourself. Just switch sides. So take your other shin in front. Great. And then again, sit bones relax towards the earth, rooting down towards the earth. And then as you exhale, you're just softening forward, relaxing the shoulders, walking forward little by little. Inhale, heart is rolling forward and up. Exhale, heart is softening forward and down. 10 breath cycles here. Letting the face be soft, letting the eyes be soft. Even letting the corners of the mouth just gently move, curve up like a little smile. Helps the nervous system to know and to generate the right chemicals to keep you in a nice place, in a good place. Take 3 more breaths like this. Great, and then bring yourself all the way back. Nice, we're just going to cross the arms, hold the shoulders, draw the elbows down, roll the chin forward, round the spine a little bit. Rock a little side to side, rock to your right, and to your left. Just continuing for a little while like this. Nice, and then bring the arms back, interlace one last time, roll the shoulders back, draw the knuckles back, roll the heart up. And again, rock a little side to side. This time, if it feels okay for your neck, let the chin kind of draw up a little bit. Really breathe under those collarbones. Nice. Awesome. Then we're going to come into our advanced Shavasana at last. You're going to take props if you have props. So it's always nice to have the legs a little higher. So I'm going to take a bolster or even 2 under the legs. Could be nice to have a little blanket rolled under your head or over your body. Or you could take a little pillow behind your head. So whatever feels right for you. I'm just going to show you some possibilities. So you're going to bring the legs over. Sometimes it's really nice to even wrap the blanket around the feet. So again, all this stuff is super advanced for your nervous system. When you're able to tell your nervous system that you're good and things are safe, it actually gets into such deeper layers of unraveling tension. So now we're going to just slowly move on down. Relax the head back. If there's anything in the way, Just removing it. Nice. Shimmy those shoulder blades. And then when you're comfortable, really letting the body settle, letting the back body just yield to gravity. Just one breath at a time, letting the entire back body relax and be held. And to feel really nourished by that. Nothing else to have to do now. So you can do this maybe once or twice through the day when you need a 5-minute break. Really quick way to get your circulation to flow better and to get the nervous system to take a break from being overcharged. And then as you settle into this, as you allow yourself to simply relax into this, you don't have to do anything, and you can just let my voice be in the background. You can either follow along with the visualization, or you can even let go of that and just float in your awareness and let your awareness be spacious. So as you like now, connecting to whatever feels the most attractive option for you today. Start noticing the entire back body relaxing towards the earth. You're going to feel your breath flowing in and out of the back body. And in and out of the back body. And as you breathe in and out of the back body, letting the back body melt a little more towards the earth. Feel the line of the entire right arm. The entire line of that right arm that is connected to the earth. Run your awareness along that line right now, all the way down from the shoulder to your hands, and all the way from your fingertips up the front of the arm, back towards the right shoulder. Take a few more breaths in like that, letting that right arm go. And then feeling the line under the left arm. The parts of the left arm that makes a line in terms of how it's connecting into the earth, towards the earth. Track with your awareness the back of the left arm all the way to your left fingertips. And then as you exhale, all the way from the front of the left hand, up the front of the left arm, towards the shoulder. A few more times like this, just tracking with your awareness and allowing with each exhalation some of that letting go to happen. Great. And then gently draw your awareness to the front body. Notice the softness of the belly. Notice your breath flowing in and out of the belly. Notice the heart gently drawing up towards the sky as you breathe in. And then settling back towards the earth as you breathe out. Let yourself just really enjoy this buoyancy for a little while. Just letting yourself feel that expansion, that relaxation, the expansion, and the relaxation. And start to let the lips relax, let the jaw go. Let your awareness come to the eyes and let the eyeballs relax back into the eye sockets. Let the back of the neck relax into support. And just simply let everything that you can sense that feels like your body to have a chance to know it's okay to relax, to let go. Let the left leg feel heavier, relaxing into support. And let the right leg feel heavier, relaxing into support. Feel your left toes, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Feel the sole of the left foot. And gently bring your awareness to the right leg, the right foot, your big toe, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe, sole of the right foot. And gently draw your awareness from your feet, both feet, all the way up through the leg bones, the lower leg muscles, the knees, the thighs, the inner groin, the sacrum, the hip joints, the front, the back, the sides of the pelvis, the side body, your left side body, your right side body. And then let yourself feel your whole body breathing. Your whole body breathing. And as you exhale, let the whole body yield to its gravity. Nothing else to have to do. We're going to let ourselves imagine the body becoming very, very heavy. We're contrasting these sensations. Firstly, letting your body feel like it's becoming very, very heavy. The entire body, all of its weight, gathering, sinking, grounding, drawing down towards the earth. Really just letting that heaviness be. Not needing to change it or manipulate it. Heaviness. Drawing down, sinking into support. And let yourself imagine the body becoming light, like a balloon that is floating joyfully towards the sky. Feeling really light, letting all of that weight go, becoming light, lighter, floating. Really let yourself float for a little while. Just nothing that is weight anymore. It's just all ease and lightness. Like a balloon floating towards the sky. And then let yourself simply be. Let yourself simply come back into your body. And just feel the body as it is. Just simply breathing. Simply be. And then imagine yourself walking into a forest. Imagine the green of the forest and its lushness, and all the fresh air, and the sound of the birds, the sunshine streaming down through the leaves, gently brushing the surface of your face, your nose, your shoulders, your heart, your entire front body, your entire back body, and just receiving as you come to a rest inside this forest. You find in this forest a bed of moss, warmed by sunshine that is soft and luscious. And you're going to let yourself just nestle in and know that you're protected and that you're safe and that you can simply allow yourself to be held, to allow your natural wisdom through your breath, through your amazing life force of your breath, nourishing each and every part of you as you simply rest, as you simply nestle back into this little cocoon, a little while more. There's nothing else I have to do. You can feel free to let yourself drift and be. And I'll let you know when we'll bring ourselves gently back. For now, simply be, simply breathe, and rest in your Shavasana. Starting to bring breath a little more deeply into the body. Feeling the breath, the prana circulating throughout the body. Reaching all the way to your fingertips and to your toes. And letting yourself start to bring a little movement into the fingers and the toes. And then as you breathe, letting yourself just really stretch all the way back, just lying down where you are. Big stretch through the whole body. Nice. And then in your own time, starting to transition, turning to your right side, staying relaxed on your side, staying connected to any sense of ease. And then we'll meet in any comfortable seat. So take your time, move gently, and find your way back to any seat. And then we'll let the eyes softly close, relax the hands on your lap. And then we'll bring the hands up towards the heart. And again, remind yourself now gently, what was your intention that you had at the beginning of the practice? What was really important to you that you like to receive? And then let yourself feel that you have already received this. What does it feel like in your body when you already are what you were intending to be? Great, and then we'll chant Om to seal our practice. So just bring your palms together and we'll draw the breath gently in together. Wisdom radiate, and may your ease continue through the week. We'll bow to our hearts and each other. Namaste.